Hello everyone, this is Yours Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our legendary Cao Cao campaign. We'll pick things up for episode 8 from turn 12 in the summer season of 202. So as we hop back into game, we end the last episode with the capture of Ye in the commandery of Wei. So we now have our namesake commandery. So we become the kingdom of Wei because Cao Cao gave himself the duke title and gave the land of Ye to himself as his own capital. And later on, from Duke of Wei, he became kind of the kingdom. Well, he never did it himself. His son did it, but he took Cao Pi took his dad's old title, and they kept the name. So Wei will give its name to the next dynasty, I guess, because you technically all three kingdoms had their own dynasty for a short period before becoming Jin. But that's way down the line. For now, we're interested in taking Zhang Fei before he loses his retinue of archers, which is really strange because, you know, being a vanguard, this doesn't fit him. He has Scarred, which is a good trait. Of all the injured traits, this is probably the best. And he is in Chun Yuqiong's faction, who's our vassal, therefore we can just snatch him if we want to. There's no turncoat. It's going to cause a bit of a, untrustworthy hit on us. There is no one available for us to perform action on. Chen Deng went to go join him. So Chen Deng's faction is completely wiped and now is working for Yuan Shao. Interesting. Very happy. Ooh, death of a friend. Father? But that would be family. This is someone else. Well, killed by Sun Ce. I'm surprised he didn't come to us. We're his ally. He went to our enemy. Very strange. So with the new spying mechanic, it seems like the targeting is bugged out, or maybe it's changed, where you can't touch any undeployed character. So this is probably why we cannot assassinate our father, because he's not on the field. If he is on the field, I think we can. So right now, to make sure we don't waste Yuan Shao's potential, we're going to keep boosting relations with Dad. Because might as well, right? Oh, it's stacked. It stacked to 5 turns. Oh, maybe 5 turns. I think it starts at 5 turns, so it didn't stack, it just refreshed. Alright, that's good enough. We can do this, once every 2 turns. Or like, how many times in 3 turns? 90? That's still twice. Twice in 3 turns, basically. And hopefully we can bounce this relationship to a better peace deal, because it's going to take another hit when we do the untrustworthy annex. We have to make sure we have an open army slot before we annex, because we only absorb the leader and their existing armies on the field if we have a slot to absorb them. So someone has to be recalled. Xu You is probably a likely target. This is also a choice, but then he's right on our doorstep, so we probably can't recall this group. Xiahou Dun's also a good choice, actually, this army. But we still have a new mission in the north, where we have to take a devastating blow by taking Anping, their capital. I think someone mentioned that the game has an event where Yuan Shao would die of sickness or depression in around 203, which would be his historical death date. So I think if we continue the path of these missions, we will see that, which would be a nice way of doing things. We don't have to actually have Yuan Shao murder his dad, and therefore we can, keep track of history. So we're going to have this group follow them. I don't need all of them here. Okay, so I'm gonna pull Yue Jin out of here. Yue Jin and Zhang Liao were both southern commanders who defended Hefei together. Zhang Liao gets all the credit. Yue Jin did a great job too. But I mean, Zhang Liao deserves the credit. I can talk about Zhang Liao's story a little bit later. But what we're going to do is we're going to recall him away from the army and try to get Xu You into this army, so that they can work together. Actually, we can do this quicker by just recalling and resummoning. Right. Saber. I don't know. I'm not sure what Xu Huang should be commanding, to be honest. And we haven't settled who's going to get the northern army colonels yet. That's going to wait a little while, because once we put it on, we cannot change it. So I need to think about it. I would hate to regret, you know, putting it on someone that we don't want to be on. So I think what we're going to do with this army, now that I think about it, is that we're going to actually take out everyone in Xu Huang's group. I don't think he needs any of these units. He can probably get better units. So it's better if we just recall him. As for Cao Ren, he can also get better units. He's gonna end up getting cavalry, but maybe of, you know, the tiger and leopard kind or the tiger cubs kind, not these generic militia kind. This is the army that was given to us at the beginning of the game, and I didn't delete them then. We used them up to this point, but right now I think it's fair to just recall them. As for this group, they don't actually have a job. I don't want to take all his land. We mentioned that, because it's going to cost us too much imperial intrigue. So maybe they can be off the field too. Like, there's no point to keep 2 level 2 guys when we can recruit fresher, better units. Those are also armies left by the first couple turns of the game. I'm going to try to get everyone into sort of historical deployment. So what I mean by that is, at the height of Cao Cao's power, once he took over the Jin province, which we have not done yet, we will get there eventually. We might have to switch up the order of things historically by taking on the Duchy of Wu first, since they're getting quite strong and encroaching on us. But historically speaking, Zhang Liao, Yue Jin were here with Li Dian, but Li Dian's not unique in the game, and he's also not in our force. We'll probably give them a strategist, so it'd be a heavy range army composition with 2 sentinels plus a strategist. They would defend in this region. They probably go aggressive against the Shu first, take over Hefei, and just protect the Yang province for us, and maybe push them back a little. In the Jin province, we don't own, you know, the entire thing, but we do own a piece of it. Runan should be part of the Jin province. We're gonna set up Cao Ren, who was historically the general who was defending here, and Xiahou Dun was in this region too. So we'll set them up here. They were in the north, they're coming down south. In the west, we have Xiahou Yuan and Zhang He. We don't have other generals in these lists too, so we're going to probably give them a strategist too. So it's going to be like 2 historical generals plus a strategist holding these fronts for us, and we'll figure things out after that. The north will probably still need an army. This army right here, obviously not historical for Cao Cao since this is the army of Hebei, will probably just join the southern front. It doesn't make sense to send them back north. I mean, logically you might think they're from the north, we send them to north, but how things were done, I mean, if you think about it, is you don't want to have surrender generals functioning in their native area because you don't really trust them yet. So we're probably going to keep them in the south and have them help us out in the south as they're already here. Now, Zhang Fei, that's the problem we have right now. We have army slots open. So we're going to come in here and we're going to annex Chun Yuqiong back to our faction. Yeah, it's only a matter of time before I become untrustworthy, as we are in most of our campaigns, because I get too happy with collecting characters and we get into problems like this, where Zhang Ji is going to hate us, or Zhang Ji is going to hate us. Xu Zhao, our other vassal, is going to hate us. Zhang Xiu is also going to hate us. I'm actually not happy with Zhang Xiu as our vassal. He owns some really good land, and I kind of want it. So if he's going to betray me, I'm happy for him to betray me so we can take over Nanyang and Xiangyang, because I don't want to absorb him. I'm not hating, you know, the effects of this, but it's not great. It's definitely not great. I mean, the earlier we become untrustworthy, the faster we become trustworthy again. That's the best thing we can get out of it. So Yuan Shao definitely is okay with peace, but we want to keep doing the mission. So one more fight. We have a new trade route because we canceled one with our vassals. So we're gonna do this. Right, marriages. So Cao Ren here is single. I think Lady Mi, as someone recommended, would make a good choice for wife. Although I'm not sure whether him having kids is a good thing for our faction or a bad thing, because it will create sibling rivalries. I mean, or competition for the throne. Because he's also on our family tree, which might be a bad thing. And I'm also worried that we might not find Cao Pi's historical wife, Jinzi, or Lady Zhen, so we might want to save Lady Mi for him. But we'll see. I'm in no rush to find out, you know, if he needs a kid or not. Ansui is really eager to form that coalition. Alright, so Zhang Fei is now under our control. We can get rid of all the militia units. The retinue is really, really weird. I don't know what to do. Like, they would have... Ammo would not be great. And they would take 3 slots away from cavalry units. Zhang Fei is great. Yeah, they're going straight for the roar. The skill tree looks good. And then he can be reunited with Guan Yu as well in the army. I wonder if Zhuge Liang will still spawn. Alright, we got it back. We didn't tear anything down, so I guess it ended up working out. We are still probably going to give it away soon, but maybe not right away. You can go sit on the bench for a little while. Alright, we still are interested in getting Langya. We'll probably want to march on this. Oh, this is good. This puts us in range for next turn. Good. Good, good, good. Any changes here now that we absorbed a faction? No. Did he get a grudge? No, he doesn't have a grudge against us for annexing. Good. We have one open scheme. Our credibility is at a good place, so I'm probably just going to keep saving it. Because we can always do the Hawk and Tiger at any time, and we're going to have some of these come back. There's a couple good ones. I mean, this was something we're going to always do. Alright, so they're done. What other armies do we have? They're defending. They have no targets right now, so they're kind of wasting away on the battlefield. If we fight someone, we mentioned that's probably over here. So maybe we pull them back a little bit? Yeah, he has reach. We should find him a good weapon. Yeah, we'll try to get him one. Alright. Yue Jin's on his way. Does he get along with him? Because, you know, we want historical armies, but... Ooh. Well, rivalry doesn't hurt. Zhang He's also on the bench, but Zhang He's going to meet up with Xiahou Yuan. So maybe we set up our Western army. We have no ambitions out west right now, but perhaps a war with Zhanglu wouldn't hurt. So let's recruit an army in Chang'an here. Well, we have 8 seasonal deployment. That's great. Okay, works well with Zhang He. Chengyu. Chengyu's not bad. I don't intend to really use Kong Rong. Yeah, Chengyu's not bad. Any other choices? Cui. Maybe not. Maybe we'll use Chengyu first. Yeah. Okay, we can get rid of this. I'm gonna swap it. For what? That's the question. For what? I mean, this would be the choice, I guess. Or else we don't have... I mean, this is technically frontline at this point. Anti-rain frontline. And then flank protection. And then we'll use that. Just because it's our faction unique unit. Onyx dragons are coming soon, but right now I think we'll still stick to archers. Yeah, I'm gonna still stick to archers. I didn't really like the crossbowmen when we did it. Alright, they get 2% more replenishment. Yeah, someone asked me about us moving this army around. When you just summon them, the move in and out, if you do it only once, we can't move them out now. If we move them out now, that's considered a move. But if you move them in, it's just like choosing to garrison, or once you take a settlement, let's say I take a settlement, right? I just took it and I recruit some units and I move it out. That's considered like me choosing whether to garrison or not. That's not a move. You don't actually lose mustering when you do that. But if you do it a couple times, like if I move it out right now after moving it in, that's considered a move after this. So don't keep clicking, but one click is fine, either direction. Alright, so we're back to 7. Let's see what else we can do here. We already looked at this. We already did. So I think we're good. I think we're all set in terms of army maneuvering. Xiu can probably get a little closer. And do we want to find you some friends? Zhao Yun's also very bored. I have a lot of very bored generals. Yeah, let's use them. We have the money to field them on the field, so there's no reason we should just keep them benched. An extra burnt buff. We don't really need more men here. You know, we have enough in this army. Especially with... Alright, we recalled everyone else. So I guess some extra help would be good. Alright, we gotta change these. We're gonna use our Qingzhou variety, since this is now Cao Cao's faction. No more just militias. Zhanma Jian, they're a bad unit. Let's be real. Get another trebuchet. Oh, this is just a weird army setup. Maybe Zhang Fei should be here with his 3 archers to back it up, and then we have everything opposite. But right now he's useful. Zhang Fei's on cooldown. Maybe we swap next turn. Who knows? We'll figure it out. How is it built? Hey, not too bad. Not too bad. I don't hate it. Chen is good. Chen is not making us the most money though. Dong is making us the most money. I don't think we want to go tall here right now though. We're reform blocked. So there's really no benefit of going tall here, except for building a level 5 harbor. Not good enough of a deal. Everything is cheaper for these couple turns, this year actually, so we should try to build as much as we can while we have that industry boost. Ooh, Taiyuan. Okay, so by that logic, we have 4 turns left. So we would want to finish this first and then throw in another building. Dongcheng has no future really. Like, I actually want to descale Pengcheng because it's just going to be utility. We're going to keep this. We're going to probably do corruption reduction very soon. I don't think we have the reform for the second one. Oh, we do. Okay, so we got to start changing it to that right away. I don't know what to do about that. At least it didn't destroy the tax collection. That would have been a crime. Alright, since it's faster. Alright, we're building everywhere, including all the passes. It's going to cost us so much next turn. Let's continue. Not yet, my friend. Not yet. I guess we'll be friends with him, since he just got summoned back. Oh, Yuan Shao got promoted to summoned out on the field again. With who? With father? Don't you know that you get more lineage when you're on the field? He got summoned with Chen Deng? Like, okay, sure. I don't want more spies in the faction. You guys have nobody. You got summoned here in Bohai. Which is fine. It's far away. Man of all seasons. How do we not know him? He was our ally. Like, I don't know his traits? No way. Okay, we're not healthy, but let's finish the mission. We can reach. We'll start. What? We should have swapped them. I can scheme, right? Not less than 10%. I walk backward a little bit and then I scheme. You gotta be less than 10%. Alright, we're gonna scheme then. Credibility is at what? We're at 93, so we're gonna waste a couple points, so we might as well trade it. Right, we might as well trade those little bit of points. Because we're about to get 15 points here. So we can trade about 8 points to be optimal here. What deal do we want? I don't want to peace out yet. It's a matter of time before he attacks us, but we have armies in the south. Ma Teng's open to attack. Zhang Lu currently has a deal with us. Trade and non-aggression. Trade deal is worth quite a bit. Can we get a military access? Because how else am I going to attack Ma Teng? He's fighting Liu Zhang. I could cancel both. He's not gonna hate us. Yeah, he's naive. This is like the best one. We can be untrustworthy to the max and he's not gonna do a thing. Underdog might be an issue. Defiant. He is going to be an issue, isn't he? Okay. I'm not ready for him to be an issue now, though. So I want him to be happy. I don't think I'll ever annex him. Can he give me something back? Territory? Like, if the game made his capital Nanyang, why did they give him Xiangyang? Makes no sense. What about the Jade? Okay, just extra right now then. I would want to trade at least 8 points, bring us to 85. And then we can offer him like 1 food. Leave it at 5.0. Come on. Wait, no. I want to see how much cash he has saved up. Not much. But maybe it's actually... Yeah, it's better to get flat payment right now. That way he likes us by 74 points here. Just bouncing that relationship up a little bit. Don't want him to stay negative 38 with us with Defiant background. He's going to go to war with us right now when we're not ready. And that leaves us, you know, just at the right amount to not waste any points. Go for it. And we bring down Anping. Man. I don't want to lose medium casualty here. That's the thing, and we don't have to, so I guess we have to fight this. Alrighty, reinforcements coming from that side. We're going to go to the reinforcement side. Plus, it's a better side because the gate's a lot easier on this side. It's very straightforward. We're gonna let this group just go to town in the beginning while we wait for the reinforcements. We could actually make it... No, it's fine. I could have spread the units out a little bit, but it wouldn't actually make a difference because there's so little of them, and we're not going to actually... It's going to be harder to cause a morale rout if we spread them out. Because when there's only one unit left, that last unit we don't have to fight. It would just auto rout. Alright, we got some more of these coming. Come over here. Everyone else show up. We'll go fast. Alright, punch this off too. And then we'll sort our archers. Not many archers in a separate division. Who can tank? You can tank actually. 45%, 45%. Yeah, no one's on actual commander here, so there's no extra 20%. Alright, they have been wiped. Crack open the walls. Next step. Maybe just methodical here. And I'll think about what to do with all the generals afterwards, because we're about to be done with the war. Cao Cao needs about 2 turns to finish up Langya, and then we can peace out. Because after the war, Guan Yu is going to go with Zhang Fei along with a strategist. Zhao Yun, I think maybe we'll keep him closer to Cao Cao. Like Cao Cao, Xu Chu, and Guo Jia would be, you know, together forever. Not gonna split them up. What's their range? 200? Just hit them. Use your ammo. Well, they're close. Well, they're moving. We're still gonna track them. You can actually move up. We could go tank. Spear guards, saber calves. Let's get them to position, and I'm just gonna let them fire well at this point. And then we're gonna go overwhelm them. We could probably do something like this, walk them up to catch their attention, somewhere like right here. And then these guys will follow up soon, also fire well. And then if we need to, we can charge them in, just end it without losing any men, because there is the army nearby. You guys are kind of in range. Move up a little bit more. But the good thing about E-archers, you can fire when you're moving. There's no target for you? You guys don't see this cluster of archers? You guys also don't see this cluster of archers? That's good enough. Like, if the archers come closer, they will start shooting at them right away. All the arrows in the world is not going to kill these spear guards, it seems. We really can't wipe out an archer unit here? Focus fire. They're not even firing at these guys. There we go. They will die. Eventually, with enough arrow, they will die. Looks like the general needs to go in. Surprisingly, Zhao Yunxi archers actually has good amount of ammo in the start. Alright, it's go time. Guan Yu lead the way. Come on guys, charge speed, charge speed. Yeah, it's bloody murder time. Zhao Yun, where are you going? Well, Flame the Phoenix is an excellent ability to use right now. Yep. That's the win, right? There's an archer unit still, but let's go chase him. This stubborn group, I think they're fine. I'm gonna, because most of the units died on the wall, I'm assuming. So their casualty number you see on top still feels like they haven't taken any casualties, even though they have. Now how come Xun Yu is the only one chasing here? Oh, what are you doing? This target, this target. After they routes over, army loss will kick in, they will go away. Alright, waiting for the victory now, anytime. Army loss. No? Army loss? What is this? What is this nonsense? No way. They're blocked by a tree or something. Yeah. It's not that hard to spread around. You don't have to all stand here. Apparently you do. Where they're going? Army loss? Didn't kick in for this last unit? I mean, it's a captain, but still. Probably gonna smash. Like, that minus 90 army loss? Why didn't that happen? Anyways. Yeah, I wished our last captain unit never routed when standing in the middle as the last unit. Alright, we got more money. Do we get more mission? The final flourish. Destroy the faction and become the victor. 8 turns of increased income. We have to destroy them. This is not what I want. They still have quite a bit of land, not gonna lie. Alright, back to Cao Cao's side. Wait, what happened to our movement? Interesting. Alright, you two don't get along, but historically you guys worked here just fine. We'll give you Xun Yu as well. Who only gets along with Yue Jin. Zhang Dao doesn't have a friend? Mao Jie. Xun Yu will be better here. Alright. Don't intend to isolate him, but you can see that they're starting to move in on us, which is very annoying. We're gonna steal that title. I don't know if we can steal it on the same turn. I think it'll go on cooldown though. I think it will, but it's fine. I want him to have... Ooh, increased movement range, but he's not going to be commanding. Guanyi's going to be commanding. He's only commanding because he doesn't ruin capture chance. Increase health for a duelist? Yeah, that might not be a bad thing. We can afford all these salaries, so take that. It went on cooldown already? Nope, not yet. If we swap here, maybe we can do it. Xun Yu's army, Zhang Liao. Where's Zhang Liao? Zhang Liao. Ah, went on cooldown. It went on cooldown. Okay. We'll recruit them army next turn. Actually, no. We won't take the 5% cooldown. 5% recruit reduction. We'll just recruit right now because there's armies nearby. Who knows if they're going to declare war on us or not. So, what do we want? This is definitely a range-heavy composition with the potential to boost, you know, range damage by a ton. Fire rate, range armor piercing damage. So crossbow would be really good here. So his retinue would be 2 of these, and maybe we'll go with heavy crossbows. Maybe. More ammo, slightly more ammo. Usually we never recruit these boys. Let's do it here. And then we have 2 sets of front lines. They can both recruit cavalry, tiger, leopard. Any one particular have skills that helps boost intensity? I mean, they haven't learned it yet. They're gonna have mercenary calves running at us. Who has fire arrow? Okay, John has fire arrow already. So we're gonna go... Onyx Dragon's not ready yet. Xian Sword Guard. Saber, we don't have the reform. Alright, we're gonna go with 2 of them, and then we're gonna save the rest for more range. And then he's gonna recruit 2 more. And then 2 of these. I'm really thinking these will be better choices. Because we get charge reflect on them, and then we give them charge negation. Because really, we just need some frontline help. He might give a little bit more frontline help because he doesn't have this yet. And we're probably not going to get that next. So... Such a weird army composition, but that's fine. And we'll wait for Onyx Dragons to fill out the rest of this group. Weird army, but experimenting a little bit here. Duzi, you can look a little bit more... Or, yeah, probably Duzi. He's on the field. Alright, if you're on the field, we'll give it to you first. Okay, this army's ready out west. He'll be ready next turn. We'll give it to you. You know, why not? And the problem is, we have a deal with them. I guess deals are meant to be broken. He hates us, Ma Teng hates us, our Zhang Xiu hates us. It's okay. Anyone else want to trade with us? Our very own vassal. How nice of you. Our credibility is incredibly high. We also have food. So we can use either one. 0.1. So this is perfect for deal making now because we can control these 0.1s, the really annoying ones where we had to offer something weird. We can just use this as change. Okay, that doesn't hurt us. We got our deal back, and then we can fight him in like 5 turns. The north is going to turn defensive. We're not gonna actually fight them. They want to come fight us, they can feel free to do so. Night battle? I guess I don't know my ally after all. Alright, I don't think anything else has changed. We can probably enter in after checking buildings. Yep. All those passes. We might as well upgrade them now, though, while we have those bonuses active. Loyal needs to go taller. There we go. Why not? Not interested in going any taller. 50% corruption. Time to start changing that. Probably should rush this, actually. So this reform is what we're grabbing next. 2 away. I thought we checked and didn't have that issue, but we can probably do... When can we do the scheme for new reform again? 9 more turn. Okay. So basically we're gonna get 3 reform in the next 2 years. Not super helpful, but it'll speed things up. Over here, Pengcheng, we want to downgrade it. And that's why we got rid of that building. It's gonna be this, this, and this, and this, and that's it. Maybe a forge. Maybe a forge. No, no forge. We're good. We could change it to the T. Yeah, let's do it. Even if we're gonna give it away, we can make it better for whoever takes it. Oh, these are expensive. Income, all gone. All down the drain right there. This should be swapped too. Do we not have 750? Yeah, we have 750. Do that first. This also needs to be swapped. Yuan Magistrate Building. So these are not what we need here. It's level 2, so I think we just get rid of it for cash. And then we can just flip this. I don't think this fits here. I will downgrade later. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Used up all our money. Let's continue. Alright, so our effort has failed. We were worried about this, him being defiant. And we tried to boost it, but it's still very negative. So we're in a war with them. So I guess Yanliang Ventral's army has a place to go now. Alright, so they're now our enemy. Wen Bao Pei. Zhang Hong. I don't think we're grabbing anyone here. Nope. Yeah, it's beatable. The militia quality army against ours, even though we're very thin. We might need a trebuchet to speed up siege. Do you have fire arrows? Yes, you do. Archers it is. Maybe we'll wait till they go west first, because it seems like they're shifting west. And plus we need time to muster, so that's fine. Let's finish this part up first. I want to see the mission after the Donghai event. We're just going to speed this up. Nothing around us will probably heal up before the end anyways. Maybe some of these will be more than 1 turn, but I doubt it. 2 turns. Yeah, slightly. We could use some mustering help. We should get some rice paddies down south. Ooh, our first reach in this army. There we go. And they will take that soon. He's still stuck here. I don't know what he's trying to do. Doesn't make any sense, but he's just here. Well, keep on improving. Yep, it's trending in the right direction. They recruited one more, quite useless. We could just end Zhang Yan's faction right here. He's really not useful in the scheme of things, but we have a deal with him, so we're not going to touch him. Do you have your wife on the field? Curious. Alright, so at this point... we're gonna recall this army. And just leave one army in the north until we get the peace deal done. We can't declare war just yet. Gotta wait a few turns. Probably next summer. This is the fight that's gonna happen. He hasn't touched us yet, but he will. Like if he attacks that, we probably will just lose it. I won't loop them, even though looping would work here. Alright, Xiao Houdun wants you to come out. Cao Ren. And do we have a strategist? Are we out of strategists? No way. I mean, then Cui Yan would be a good hire, I guess. It would fit historically. And he's not terrible. Night Battle already active. So let's go in here. And just to prove my point, if we move him out again, you see the mustering disappeared? And we did it because we're gonna do this to them. I guess you guys get to use the General of the Left trick here to recruit a full stack. Ooh, you're high enough level to get these. Only 2 though. I believe Protector of Heaven would be better. We just need a little bit of Spear Guards for turtle formation purposes. The rest of the group, like these guys would do just fine in that role where we just need them to protect the flanks. It wouldn't save us a lot of money. Oh, that is pricey. $159 charge. Hold on. 240 charge. Yeah, this will make more sense. So let's do. They're also cheaper, price but not upkeep. Fire arrows ready on him. See, mustering's still back. Alright, we're not gonna mess with that anymore. We spend a lot of our cash on that. One more turn for this. I can even move them out a little bit. I don't need the mustering. We'll reach. They're fine. I will just sit here. If they want to attack me, they can attack me. I am not interested in taking any more off the land. I can maybe trade this to him for vassalage down the line. See if that works out. And this army, did we move them back? Yes, we did. Okay. Let's continue. Assuming we can still build something, right? Taiyuan. Ooh, want to build this. Remember, we only have 2 turns left. So another 2 turn would just waste that potential. We're looking for downgrades. And the thing we want here would be a Tuntian, but as we're trading it, we don't need to build it. Terrible choice. Not so bad. And we're just going to downgrade. We're probably going to end up trading it to Zhang Ji. He's trusting, so it's probably good to give him more land down the line. Alright, so this is fine. Let's continue. Oh, he broke a deal with us. I don't mind that. I have armies there. Fear of Assassins. So we can pay, gain vigilance. Yeah, why not? We can afford it. Alright, nothing is really happening. He's still running around doing nothing. Like trying to come here. We should probably take that, honestly. Oh no, no. Trade land. Huh. Recent annexation cooldown. Right, so we have to wait a little bit. Well, I don't mind leaving it, because guess what? No siege weapon. They can only siege, they can't take. We can always go reinforce right after and mess them up. That's optional, because we're thinking about trading it. They didn't attack. But then they disappear, so I don't know if I can attack. I probably can. I don't see the garrison symbol, so maybe there's no garrison. Oh! Oh dear. Ambush in place. Yeah, if he moves out. We also got one of our scheme back, which means we should just use it on... Wait, which one timed out? Okay, we probably just want to leave it open. It was a debuff one, it wasn't one of the increased ones. And plus we're also at 97, so there's really no need to balance it. Anything new here? Nope. Alright, continue your sweet talk to your father. 55 now, trending. I mean, it's currently negative 141, but it's trending in the right way. Alright, there's gonna be a war there soon. There's already a war here. He's making me really uncomfortable, but we can probably smash that if we want. We have a trade deal right now, so it's also untrustworthy. We don't want to do that. Alright, let's finish this mission. Ruler of the East Sea. Army with Guo Jia and Cao Cao, but no night battle? Alright, fuel or war. Cheaper recruitment. Weakening the lineage. Yuan Shao's eldest offspring ate his father by holding the land to the east. Valuable commanders would be better bolster our war efforts. Destroy his faction. These missions is getting a little dull. We're just like destroy, capture. We're almost king. I want to delay it, so we're probably going to be trading these over. I mean, some of you asked me to give Beihai to Kongrong. I mean, does he really deserve it? Alright, we're gaining too many points, so we should use this. There's no way we can drop his. Just impossible. But we can probably drop someone else's. Like a war against Ma Teng, or a war against Zhanglu, potentially. Let me start tanking his. So when we can do the enemy of the Han, maybe we can keep him below 50. Planning a little bit ahead. He wants peace right away? No. How is our untrustworthy doing? Oh, still the same because our positive factor is dropping the same rate as our... Yeah. It's gonna be rough for a few turns. Alright, we don't need to do much with our armies. Right, they moved, they recruited. And what they need to muster up, they're ready, but the enemies are not ready because we made a deal and we canceled one, so we gotta honor that for a little bit. This is awkward. This is awkward. Alright, what can we build? Last turn of discount, so let's see what we can get out of it. Not going tall there. Hedong's going income. We're not converting the state workshop. Yeah, these are all just going to be income state workshop. Corruption reduction one, income in the future. Income in the future. Just going to build this. Maximize that discount. This is fine. I mean, honestly, this should be 20 just to make this discount work. Yeah, I agree. I think it should be 20. Not touching that one. This should also be 20. Intrigue should also scale down from income. It needs a corruption reduction instead of these two buildings, and it can also drop down a tier. Maximize our discount. How much money do we have left? Oh, we still have 2,000. That's not exactly cheap. Yeah, we're not building that because we're trading away. We're not building anything here because we're trading away. So let's just build that. And then speaking of trading it away, let's talk to them. You don't like us right now. I understand. That's why we're gonna butter you up with this. You have cash? Oh, he's very generous with us. He doesn't have much, but right, that's like a huge percentage. We're not done. Good news doesn't end there. And I guess we'll pay you 200. About the same, a little bit more. All right, back to trending towards positive, and plus he's trusting, and the more money he makes, the more money we'll get from him. So it's all good, positive cycles here. He's not at war with them, right? Because we created him after the war was set up, so he's a peaceful faction, and we got pushed out of the commandery closer to Donglai. That might be a sign. Maybe we should continue this war, but Donglai's a really good food production. Maybe we keep wiping out Yuan. Like, we might as well take all of this. Yeah, let's continue for now. Toto the poet. Oh. Okay. This was an old event. This event was always here. This is often portrayed before the Battle of Tribi. I lift my drink and sing a song, for who knows if one's life is short or long. Man's life is like the morning dew, past days, many future days few. The melancholy my heart begets comes from care I cannot forget. Who can unravel these sorrows of mine? I know of only one man, the god of wine. 唯有杜康. Dukang is a type of wine, not the god of wine. But the translation is hard to get the feel of the poetry, so some liberties were taken. Also a very prolific poet. Alright, how much would we... I can make him attack me. It would cause a lot of credibility, but always a solution. 3 more turns. 3 more turns. We can wait. We can wait. Alright, spring means good tidings. Means we can do cool things. Okay, items, definitely want to try that. Marioff's Torrent. Don't really want to try that. That is a nice debuff. Oh, who is his vassal? Did he adopt Yan Baihu? Those are all good questions. Reroll Cui Yan. Cui Yan's fine. Is Cui Yan fine? My instinct is Cui Yan's fine. Ah, greedy. That's okay. He can be greedy. Did it refresh to someone else? Ah, Chongyu. See, it's changing every time we close. So let's see. They must have some sort of negative trait, basically. I guess arrogant and cruel will be considered negative trait. So he could definitely maybe use a change. These are not very historical traits, by the way. Not very happy with that. So if we can check here, we don't have to refresh. Zhang Ji, I don't want his vast. I don't want his heir. The rest are the same. Who is Zhang Ji's heir? I can check here. The wife. No. I'll pass. I will definitely pass. So still item. Yuan Xi's food. Be changed again. In Li. Or incompetent. I don't like these. We'll do some other actions and we'll take a look again. He moved back, thinking this side is safe. Well, surprise. We'll use that as our save. I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna do. Lady Zhen. You're thinking about the siege. Please siege. Silver items. Because this army's on the field, probably means we have more spy targets. Yep. Okay. We have more toys to play with over here. He changed targets. He left. What do we do? Ah, we attack. Guess we'll keep doing the missions until we see no more missions, just to experience the DLC. This is a far move. I'm gonna ignore him. I'm gonna ignore him as well. He has no siege weapons, right? Yeah, none of the army has siege weapon. They can't touch it. And plus, I want to trade it. We're gonna ambush here. So we show up as a defensive reinforcement rather than, you know, offensive ambush. We're gonna stall them here with a siege, but not actually attack until the other army gets close. If they want to come out and fight us in the field, we're happy to fight out in the field. This way the army can't leave, and we can just take this from behind. And we'll delegate. Not too bad. We'll heal quite a bit of this. Did they change? Sort of? Who is Xu Zhao's heir? That is probably the best question here, because if it's Yan Baihu being adopted, it's not, it's also the wife. He did adopt. He's single. We don't have many females. He married himself when he was a vassal. And then we got her when we confederated. I could adopt her. I can ask Torin to adopt her. Actually, no, it would be us. It's always us adopting. Torin wants, I mean, oh, she is married. Right, she has a kid with Liu Bei. Divorce. When the kid comes of age, we should see him. And Chong Yiqiu, we're gonna use your wife to steal a bandit. And then we'll... What? Yanbai will be our son? This will be really weird. And also all the kids gonna be kind of angry that they got a sister. And then Yanbai as a... Yeah, maybe we just don't take this route. I'm not convinced. But then like having a daughter would open up so many marriage potential here in the game.
那就快点吧。
We'll probably just annex him down the line that way. We'll suffer the credibility loss. Alright, we are waiting over here for the war. Although we can probably just go... Like the turns we're waiting are turns that the credibility can get fixed by going down by itself. So there's really no reason to wait that long. It's like the factions that's going to hate us already hate us. Yeah, I'm convinced. Let's start. Let's make the untrustworthy even 20. And we'll start getting some silk for ourselves. I will just delegate this. Oh, the casualty on the cavalry is kind of hard. Like, how did we lose that many? Alright, a few level up here, or just one level up here. We have officially started our war with Zhang Lu. Han Sui broke a deal with us, but... Oh, he broke all the deals with us. Okay, so we can go to war with him. We can fight here. We can fight Ma Teng. Ma Chao's on the field. Any turncoats. He usually doesn't like his dad. Nope. Not in this case. He is probably single. We can double check. Our income is negative, by the way. Why? That's a good question. Why is our income negative? I'll double check here. Oh, he married. Oh, Han Sui's daughter. Okay. Oh, because some of the bonuses timed out. Well, we'll come back and try to get some of these bonuses next time. Coron's still very good at this. And if we refresh again, is it going to be another character, different character? Yeah, it's going to be a different character, but this one's the same. Anyways, we're going to end our episode here. We'll fix that income situation. We might have a little bit too many armies on the field. That might be an issue, and maybe slightly too many wars, but it's okay. We'll be scaling back after winning all over the place. Corruption is killing us. We're over 50%. So there's a lot of reforms we need to take, which is also something we do in the spring. And we'll make sure to get everything sorted out by the time we come back next time. So until then, bye!